Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 17. I'm Andy and we are back at Kleinhau Map. And the reason for that is that I sort of decided that maybe it could be fun to do logging again with the new setup I have. And I wanted to do a European style map of logging. So first we need some sort of harvester. So we're going to use a Ponzi, which is a really nice harvester. Tracks. Go a lot of our money there, 70 grand. Yay. We don't need a forwarder. We're going to use John Deere. We need to borrow some money for this. We'll have a trailer. I sold off all the other equipment I have. 159. No need to borrow some money for that. So we'll be a little bit in debt, but we'll repay that pretty soon, I think. We need to borrow some more money. So we need some sort of transport. I think we'll go with greenish. We'll use black, maybe. No. The design color is the color of the grapple. Black. So that's it. And then we need to get even more money. Then we need forest. Where is it? There, forest equipment. We need a forwarder. Tracks. Still need to borrow money. Sorry. Like so. Okay, so now we're pretty sweet setup. We have our Ponzi, we have a truck with a trailer to transport wood, we have a forwarder, and we can transport those over to the forest where we're going to do it. We're going to do forest quite a bit off from here, so I've also installed quite a lot of different mods to make this work. Which are in the description. For instance, this one, which is a cool mod, which wood automation mod, I think it's called. That's 2.5, I think. So I should set it to 5 meters. So we're loading our Ponzi up here. And setting parking brake. So it's loaded. We can drive this off to where we're gonna harvest. So we're gonna harvest over by the farm actually. So it's a bit off. Or maybe, yeah, we're gonna. I think I'm gonna do it there. We used to harvest up here at the to left there, but I thought that this would be cooler. Just gonna set this up. I have a reverse steering mod, not steering, view mod. Just need to set that up. Doesn't work on all vehicles. See. Turn right, numpad, enter. So it looks there. Put it a bit more realistic. Like so. So let's grab it. So I don't know if it's the right decision to use the power to go up to off by our farm, because it's quite a bit of a drive there, but figured I would do it would be fun to do some transporting of the logs too. So, and this is definitely a worth way of doing that. Also, we have a ton of forest up there, so we might as well do some forestry up there. That's out of 10. I think we should do like 70 at least. This road. So what else have I installed? Well, I have the parking handbrake mod, which is good for the forester. No, sorry, forwarder, which otherwise slips in the hills. Have the wood automation mod, which I showed you a little bit of. Also have the manual cutting mod for wood harvesters, which is good. Just choose when to cut the logs. Reverse quick look, which looks backwards quickly, and reverse look, which I just showed you. So all of those links will be in the description. I sold off quite a bit of equipment which I didn't use. I sold off the Crony round baler CX 155 or 155 CX or whatever it's called. I also sold off my Claas windrower and the Claas mower, which I didn't use. So, and the Kuhn square baler, because I have the McHale square baler. I'm trying to hopefully we'll do a bit further on. Could do there a ton of saplings. I will do this forest up here. Just need a staging place for to bring the wood to, where we can have our truck. What else do we do? Well, all of those mods will be in the description, if you're wondering. So I think maybe here are some roads here. Maybe a good staging plan could be here. So I think this could be a okay staging plan. We'll just do a place we can turn around the truck. And we'll harvest this forest up here. Should put hard handbrake on. Oh, something happened there. Didn't I put handbrake on? So we need like a place where this can turn around. Just gonna let's see, 5 meter long. So now you need to think of where you place the logs. These are really long logs. I will do 5 meter logs because that's what fits the trucks, the truck we're gonna use. Could do longer logs if we wanted to, but we'll set up 5 meter logs currently. So we want to drop it to the left there. So we'll set the head up so it does that. No, not enough. I should have brought it further. Further along, even though see if we get this. I'm just going to sort out the area where we want to harvest, basically. So if you're quick with the tool, you can get the tree sort of part where you want it. I'm not that good. I'm practicing on it. This is just setting up a turn place so we can turn the truck around. And then we're going to bring the rest of the tools here. Oh, no, I hate it when that happens because I'm sloppy. We'll drop over that. We won't use that one. Over. I think we're gonna drop it over here actually. Oh, that wasn't very good. Was it too steep of an angle? Yeah, of course it was. Well, we'll drop it over here. How much we need to more we need to cut down to get that truck around. Let's see, we could probably get it around. What we'll do, do this one too. We'll just place these here and pick them up with a forwarder. Come on, Hannes. Hej, kom on. Hej. Hur är med dig? Du sover gott? Ja, bra. And this one seems like we do a bit of cleaning up here, basically. So when you place them like this, it should be easy to get up with our forwarder. We want this brought out of the forest. gonna leave it there. I think that's okay. I think now we have enough room to get around. If we have some logs lying there, but it will be easy when we remove the logs. Should probably sort these into different sizes, but we'll do that next time. We'll just go park this out here. I think so. Everything seems to be very lined up here, so that's good. Yes. Good. Okay. So I think we should be able to get around there. Let's fill that up. Nice turn place. Oh, that's okay. That works, I think. That did work. Okay, so let's go back to get our forwarder, and then we need to bring our truck over here too. I will do the forwarder and stuff before we do the truck, because it will take up space otherwise. Oh. Sorry. Bad driving. Put it up to 75 maybe. Slightly faster than the speed limit. So I have a ton of plants over here on the right side, which saplings, which I was going to plant, but since it has so much trees on the map, I need to probably do some tree stump removal first also. Which I'll do when I can afford to buy a tree stump remover, basically. The good part about the Volvo truck, which I have here on this map, is that it actually, it's quite, how do I say it, it holds, well, it has its own crane on it, so it's quite easy to, oh, bad driving, it's quite easy to use. Basically it can load up logs themselves, otherwise we need some sort of other tool to log them up, put them on. We could use the crane on the forwarder, but we need to set that up. This way we could just use the truck's own crane and then put them on there. So the reason why I'm doing 5 meter logs is that 5 meter logs are the good size for the truck. If you do 6 meter logs, they're too long. So 5 meter logs is what this truck can handle. We could get some other form of trailer like we used to have for this truck if we want to do longer logs, but then we need to get them on. That's sort of a problem. We don't have a good tool to get get them on there. Unfortunately, so that's why we're not going to do that. I don't know why I did that even. So let's get out. This is a John Deere 1910, I think it's called. It's kind of cool because the whole cab turns, of course. And you can control it from different angles, so that sort of stuff. Ooh, that did not work out well. Thought I was middle there. No. Maybe it's too big. No. Just need a little bit of force. I would definitely need some beacons on. I hope this works. Doesn't look like the most stable platform, not platform, most stable setup, but hopefully it will work. I think this forwarder is a very heavy vehicle, yeah, especially when it's loaded. It's stuck on something. Of course. But this is not the way to bring it out. Where did all these vehicles come from? Annoying. Not realistic, I know, but I should have got some sort of vehicle that shut off the road. Sorry about that. Okay. So this is a narrow part of the road. We'll just go a little slower here. So basically this is just setting up oh, something hit something. The boom on the forwarder. So it's sticking up. Should have put that down. Of course. So the thing I like about this forwarder is that it has a really wide cage, and I don't know if it's called cage, but you know, you get where you put the logs. It holds 5 meter, even 6 or 7 meter logs if you want that. We'll use 5 though. But the thing is, it also has a really wide one, so it can hold a lot of logs. This is like one of the biggest forwarders John Deere has. You would think that it wouldn't be normal in a European setting, but I've been looking around. It's very normal in Sweden as a forwarder. I'm thinking that could be probably pretty normal in Germany, where Kleinhau Map is set to. I'm not sure about that though, but we'll pretend. So there are probably a few John Deere forwarders in Germany too. Let's see here. So I'm gonna try to use a technique. I've been watching YouTube a lot last 2 days on logging and how to do that, and I've been trying to look at how they do that, and using technique for which you use in Sweden. There are 2 like regular techniques they seem to be using. One is a technique where they put the logs in sort the logs in different sizes, and then they put the branches and what's left of the tree in piles, which then they then transport and store for about a year, and then they use that as wood chips basically, or fuel. But and then there's another where they use where they basically use branches as a cover, garden cover. So they make roads, when they make roads and drive on, for the forwarder and also the harvester, then they basically just put the branches on the ground, and then they put the branches on the ground, and they use that as ground coverage, like the road, and that leaves less problems on the ground. A lot less, actually. So basically this is the way you do the forward. You drive it like this, and then you can use our, where's the middle here somewhere, and we'll grab the logs like so. I'm not the best at this. You can also use this if you wanted to, which might be a little bit of a cheat, but hey. Actually, forward should be probably used more when it comes to later parts of logging. Just want to show you. So we could drive this around like this. So the parking brake, if you need that, you just do this all day long. I'm not good at this. That's a bit touchy, this. Oh, that worked. It's not the way you usually bring stuff into here, I would think. So, like so, basically, wait. Good there. Good. Okay, so just get this forwarder out of the way. And then we need our truck, which is over here somewhere. There we go. The Biobeltz rear. So see this is it boom, I'm gonna say? Boom. Hitch up. Could do it like this. And we'll bring it lower. So. So this is going to be our main transport for the logs. Oh god, I can't start cars on this map. It can swivel out. Not on all. It's not some vehicles. It will swivel out. The reversing camera mod there will work, but doesn't work on this one. It doesn't work on all vehicles. I don't know what the difference is. Why it works on some and not on others. But let's see. We'll tribal equally, I guess. I'm gonna show you how to put things on this truck also before we end this episode. And then I'm going to show you how to start logging on the next episode. From what I'm not a disclaimer, I'm not an expert. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just watching a lot of YouTube movies on how to log and trying to show you that. Yeah, pretty nice. I like this truck. Nice Volvo. Even though the driver is terribly bad. Haha. Don't know if they have any support. No, there's no supports on it. Otherwise that would have been good. So no, is anyone playing a Kleinhau Map anymore? I know some people. I'm following a man called Ben Kempe, and he plays. Well, I think he plays Kleinhau Map because a lot of the stuff he reviews, he put on reviews, mods, and they're done on Kleinhau Map. So I'm guessing he plays or played the map a little bit or something. Get this on here. Go like this, I think. And we'll switch here. So if you want it, first select the truck and then press X to get this to move upwards. I can unfold this boom a little bit. And then you have this really cool in-cab view of turn on lights. Just do some logs. Oh, that's not good. I hate it when this happens. No, maybe they sorted themselves out. Basically I usually just put them as far ahead as I can. That didn't work out. You grabbed them in the wrong place. That's sort of why it's not working out very well. Just release them. We'll fix that. Actually, we can look a little bit further down here. If that works. Actually, we can place it a little bit further on. I think. So, see, 5 meters here. That's the way they look in the cage here in the back. Which is pretty sweet. Oh wait, I think I have a lot of problems getting both of. Get this on. So this is a bit of a hassle to do, of course. It will be worth it in the long run. The autoload function seems terribly nice when you're doing it manually like this. And I guess this is good practice for if I ever change my career and want to go into forestry, which I probably won't want to. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't do that in real life, but the dynamics of the logs aren't very... I hope they changed that to 19. That would be brilliant if they did. You could probably get some sort of vehicle that would do this better. You see, if you get the log piles lined up well there, then that lets you do this much easier, much more easily. I don't know if I can get that. Keeps getting stuck there to the side. Come on. Let's stick together. It's not the song I'm thinking of. I'll put it there. There. Oh, maybe now I get it there. Ah, sort of. So I would like to grab these individually because that seems to be the way I have to do this anyway. I'm going to stop there. You probably don't think this is very interesting to watch. If anyone is still watching, probably not. Good. Okay. I'm just going to set this down here. Basically, this is the way you do. You load this up here, 5 meters. See, 5 meters is pretty good, and then we'll put 5 meters on the back. We'll use the same crane for that. So that's one good thing, is you can actually use the same stuff for everything. Okay, so that's about it for this episode of Farming Simulator 17 on the Kleinhau Map logging. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment or share. Take care, everyone. See you soon. Bye bye.